let me congratulate Dhanam on the occasion of celebrating the Silver Jubilee. We can no longer live on yesterdays. We need to look at the future more carefully. The youth has aspirations. Lack of leadership among the Keralates is not reality. Each one of us are leaders by ourselves. That's a big problem. If you don't have followers, leaders cannot exist. And all of you become leaders, there cannot be a creative thinking, Mr. Menon. That is a problem. Most of the creative manager and committed managers are two different aspects. What do we need? If you read the budget speeches of each finance minister of 28 states and also of the central government, you will believe that next 1 year is going to be the heaven on earth. So much of promises, so much of outlays, so much of the commitments. And no finance minister is ever asked to give an action taken report. Now look at those figures in our budget. But what we lack here is the sense of commitment in implementing what I said yesterday.
The next award is one of the most coveted in Kerala, Dhanam Businessman of the Year Award. And this award has been bagged this time by Mr. N. Jahangir, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, Nest Group.
Dhanam celebrates the success of this remarkable entrepreneur and bestows on him the Dhanam Businessman of the Year 2013 award.
Citation presenting Dhanam Businessman of the Year 2013 award to Mr. N. Jahangir. Mr. N. Jahangir, Vice Chairman and Managing Director of Nest Group, has been selected for the Dhanam Businessman of the Year 2013 award in recognition of his pioneering contributions to Kerala's emergence as a manufacturer of electronics and IT products. He redefined the boundaries of entrepreneurship in the industry-backward Kerala of the 1990s and built a successful business enterprise with a turnover of rupees 1,400 crores in 2 decades, effectively combining his execution skills with the business acumen of his technocrat brother and chairman, Dr. Jawad Hassan. Keeping its base in this small state, Nest Group grew to become a global technology conglomerate, its clientele comprising the who's who of the world's high-tech industry. For a man with a non-technical background, Mr. Jahangir's achievements in a highly complex technology sector are testimony to his vision, passion, and commitment, and his commendable initiatives in the field of CSR have benefited the community at large. As Kerala's pioneering and #1 business magazine, we are proud to honor this outstanding personality who has trodden a new path for the industrial development of Kerala. We strongly believe that this honor will go a long way in inspiring thousands of aspiring and daring entrepreneurs to stand out and shine in their business careers.
It's a great pleasure to stand in front of business community people and receive this award from Dhanam family. This is a really honor to me. When I started my company in 1991, at that time also a young entrepreneur award I am received from Mr. Kurian. That is my stepping stone and my challenge and my inspiration to come up this level. Investing in Kerala is a disaster and the painful the neck, and we cannot do anything here. Take the challenge in 91 with the help of my father, mother, and my brother and my wife. I demonstrated to Kerala people and the world and Indian community, other states, that Kerala is the investment destination and we can do a lot of things here.
I have had the opportunity to follow the journey of Dhanam over the last 25 years. I remember in the initial years, several interactions with Mr. Kurian Abraham, and he is certainly a pioneer, a trailblazer when there was no magazine, business magazine in the state. We have a very long and distinguished list of awardees. And what I would like to note here is that each of them has not just created an enterprise, they have actually created institutions. These are people who have been able, through their vision and their work, given back to society much more than what they have actually taken in. Every great society, every great nation needs leaders of all kinds. It needs intellectual leaders, it needs business leaders, it needs political leaders, it needs moral leaders, it needs social leaders. Unfortunately, in our country, while we were probably exceptionally privileged in that we had some of the greatest moral visionaries that any age can hope to have, we were lucky enough to have that as the founding fathers of our country. But over the last 50 years, we have squandered that legacy and we have actually let leadership be appropriated and monopolized by just one category of leaders. And I think this is something which cannot be laid at the door of one institution alone. This is a failing that each of us as Indians has to take ownership for. Each of us is a leader in a certain right, and each of us has a responsibility to exercise that leadership responsibly and not to cede all forms of responsibility and authority to one institution and then wait or blame that institution for not performing or really being able to nurture the kind of growth or the kind of talent that we have within this country.
The next award is Dhanam Emerging Young Entrepreneur, and it goes to Mr. Sony Joy, founder and director, Mobme Wireless Solutions Limited.
Dhanam wishes this promising young entrepreneur a great future ahead and bestows on him the Dhanam Emerging Young Entrepreneur of the 2013 award.
Thank you, Dhanam team for considering me for this award. Indeed, a great honor and really humbling to actually receive this in front of a lot of industry stalwarts from the state. Really proud company to be in. Just wanted to say two quick things. One, there can never be a successful entrepreneur or an emerging entrepreneur unless and until you have a great team. So I'm just taking this on behalf of my team. All thanks to them. That's one. Two, I've always wondered about this definition of young entrepreneur because till what age do you qualify to be young? And to my own peril, we actually, run this incubator called Startup Village. And a small factual correction, we have just exceeded 3,000 young startups there in the last 2.5 years, which means that I'm hoping in the years to come, probably you'll see the late teens or early 20s guys picking up this award. So really, really hoping to see that soon in Kerala. Thank you.
The next award is for Dhanam Management Leader of the Year 2013. And the award goes to Mr. T.K. Jose, IAS, Chairman, Coconut Development Board.
Dhanam wishes Mr. Jose all success and is proud in bestowing on him the Dhanam Management Leader of the Year 2013 award.
May I request Mr. P.C. Nambiar to hand over the award to him.
Thank you very much for this very, very prestigious award by the Dhanam Group of Institutions. I feel overwhelmed because we have just started our journey and I feel that it is a little premature also to give me an award. Of course, being a group where we are not supposed to talk much and talking is construed as some sort of violation nowadays. I don't want to talk much, but I feel taking the crop coconut to the heights of glory of Kerala economy is possible with all your support. I feel that coconut farmers in Kerala can be the most prosperous farmers anywhere in India. I feel this has an added responsibility on me, and not only from Dhanam publications, the whole community of Kerala expects much more from coconut. I thank Dhanam Group of Institutions and dedicate this to 42 lakh coconut farmers of Kerala. This award, and I am supported by a team of 300 people all over India, 19 states and 3 union territories, and we spread over India. And my team members, we have a 5-day week. I could not take any of my team members because they take the 6th day as field day. Even the holiday, all of them are in the field and moving to the farmers and taking them to the CDB team. Once again, thank you very much. Good night.
The next award is the Dhanam NRI Businessman of the Year 2013. And the winner in this category is Dr. Varghese Kurian, Chairman and Managing Director, Al Namal Group and VKL Group, Bahrain.
Dhanam is happy in bestowing on Dr. Varghese Kurian the Dhanam NRI Man of the Year 2013 award.
May I request Dr. V.A. Joseph to hand over the award to him. May I request Dr. Varghese Kurian to speak a few words.
It is a matter of great delight and honor to receive an award from the most popular and professional business magazine in Kerala. Whatever I have been able to accomplish due to the blessings of God Almighty and the support of my devoted employees and friends. I also recall with great gratitude the support I received from the business community. I dedicate this award to all hardworking NRI businessmen in the Gulf. This award increases my responsibilities towards the community. Once again, let me thank the Dhanam management headed by Mr. Kurian Abraham and Ms. Maria Abraham for honoring me along with some of the top business leaders in the community. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that award, we come to the end of the award ceremony of tonight. Once again, we congratulate all the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, so far we have been applauding the winners, but I think it's time to give a loud round of applause to Dhanam for every year coming up with this initiative and for acknowledging such great personalities of Kerala's business scene. That's definitely for you, Dhanam. All right, now I would like to invite Dr. V.A. Joseph, CEO and Managing Director, South Indian Bank, for felicitations.
Few months back, I was traveling from Cochin to Bombay, and next to me was a cameraman of a Hindi movie. So we just introduced ourselves, and we were just talking. And then he said, he has traveled to every country in the world. He has visited every island in the world. And he was explaining each places, and he asked me, finally, which is the most beautiful place in the country, he asked me. I said, I have not visited all countries. I think you are a better person to judge. And he said, I can tell you, Kerala is the most beautiful place in the world. After visiting all countries, he said, I said, how you are telling that? Then he asked me, have you seen Kerala? I said, I am born and brought up in Kerala. I have seen Kerala throughout. But he says, you have not seen Kerala. You have only traveled by one of the roads. You should sit in a helicopter and see from above the beauty of this place. It is fantastic. Unfortunately, I cannot show you because we are in the flight. It is in the camera. So he was asking me, this place being so beautiful, why this is not developed as a tourist center? And if proper attention is given, this can become the biggest tourist attraction of the world. He asked me why this is not happening, why people are not taking interest. And I find a lot of Keralites working in different parts of the country in very good positions. Today, when I was seeing the presentation, I saw Mr. Sunny from Singapore and Mr. Nambiar coming from Maharashtra. Different people who are all doing very well abroad or outside the state, but nobody is able to do much in Kerala. Why? That was a question which I was thinking. My request to Dhanam, that please highlight this developing Kerala as a tourist center. And Dhanam is a very, very powerful business magazine which I have been enjoying for the last 10 years. I think they can represent these issues, as Mr. Nambiar mentioned, very boldly to the people concerned. And I'm sure in the days to come, this magazine becomes one of the most favorite magazine of the entire Malayali readers all over the world.
For any organization, it's its employees which are the biggest strength. Dhanam has taken this opportunity to show its gratitude towards some of their very, very loyal employees. All their employees are loyal to them, obviously, yes. That's why Dhanam is where it is today. But we have a bunch of employees who've completed not 1 or 2 years, not 5 years, not 10 years, but 20 long years with Dhanam. That's not a small thing, and they definitely deserve to be acknowledged in this occasion.
In the history of a company, 25th anniversary is indeed a very important milestone. Today, for all of you, it is just a celebration. However, for Korean and myself very well know the way we have come from and also the route from where we have come. And as the Chinaman says, never forget the way you have come from. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to thank everyone who helped us to come all the way up. We are indeed very grateful, particularly to the government of Kerala, the related departments, business houses, advertisers, editorial contributors, media, our friends, and of course the people who work with us as a team and brought this company to this level. Yes, it is my pleasant duty to thank all of them.